Alright, let's get this going. Hi everybody, I'm Shauna, and this is Ring Light Crafts. We are going to do a very fast pour painting. This, whoops, almost made a mess before I started. This is a 16 by 20 canvas, so you probably won't get to see it all, but I will take a final picture for the clip art so that you can at least see what the whole thing looks like. Now, we are actually going to go ahead and start with black. Just a little. And we're just going to take this black and put it all over the canvas like this. You notice the cells starting in this? I find it's kind of interesting actually. And the separation from the canvas and stuff, it's just interesting. I do have extra black here, so let's just go ahead and get this going. And I should have got a bigger brush, I guess, but that's alright. So hello everybody, I hope you can see this because I cannot see what you see. The way my phone is, and I'm not sure who's there. So whoever is there, hello, welcome, and thank you for joining me today. This is our second video of the day. I've been needing to try to catch up. I've been gone for quite some time. So we are just gonna make a paint pour. This I do believe is what they call a dirty pour. Correct me if I am wrong. Feel free to mention it in the comments. So let me just get this going on my canvas. Look at that. It's already separating the cells because this does have the mixture in it already. So I'm not going to try to cover them 1000%. We're just going to spread our black paint. Uh-oh. Alright. Breathe. You okay, Grandpa?
I hope so.
It sucks getting old, guys, in case you're young and don't know it. It sucks to get old. Okay, look at all these cells. I know you can probably see my arm in your way. Sorry, I can't reach the back of the canvas, so I'm just going to try this real fast. Forgive my ugly arm in your way. Alright, loves. Here we go. See all those cells popping out? That's just is unreal to me. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this orange. I'm going to pour some in this cup. I know you can't see me, but I made a substantial amount of this color by accident, and I don't want to waste it because paint does cost money. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an individual pour, only because I don't have a big cup. I actually threw away my big cup by accident, so now I don't have one. So what I'm going to do is I guess this isn't a dirty pour then. I want it to be. You know what? Let's do it all the way. I have my black here, a lot of it, and my orange in here that I made, the color I made. Go ahead and pour the orange on top of the black. And like so. I should have pulled out some of the black for this, but that's alright. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab my white. Looks like I didn't mix it up. I have some stuff in there, so let me just take out my little brush here. I'm going to add the white. There we go. Now what I actually wanted to do was to take some of the pure colors. So I wanted some of the pure, we may have to do this twice for the size. I'm just going to add some red on top. I know it's pretty full. And if I can find my yellow and reach it over here, I'm going to go ahead and add a tad bit of yellow. Okay. You can see how that's separating already. Now, I'm supposed to just kind of like dump it on the canvas. But you know what? We're just going to have fun with it. I hope you can see it. We're just going to pour it out. And I'm really hoping that adding that extra yellow in there does not make this muddy. And it looks like it just might, which is really disappointing. So we're just, I guess, going to go around and around and around instead of pointing the other way. Because it seems to have been the easiest. Look at these cells right here. Look at that. We haven't really started. So I'm going to add more white just because I think it's going to need the white. Grandpa, can you plug in my hair dryer? It's in this mess right there with all the paints.
I was trying to find it on here, but I couldn't.
Okay. So as you can tell, we got some beautiful cells here starting. So we're just going to go ahead and let those start popping out here for a few seconds here while Grandpa plugged in my hair dryer. And I hope you guys can see this. I really love how this is separating, you guys. That's really, really cool. Alright, I don't know, Grandpa. Here you go. So what we're going to do now, we need to spread this over our canvas. So let's just get this started. I have to admit, I am a little bit disappointed that it did not come out as pure colors as I wanted. But we're going to make it work for us. By the time we're done, who knows? It just may be exactly what I want. Who knows? You guys, with this pour paint, I did use Elmo's glue in it because I discovered that with the type of silicone I have, there's also silicone in here, but I also discovered with the type of, there you go, look at that. Kind of fun watching it, and those kind of a waste in some people's eyes too, but that's alright. To each own, right? Cover that up. It does seem to make bigger, brilliant cells. I think with this one, once we're done and it's totally dry, so it will take a few days to totally dry, we will go ahead and add something to it. Maybe some gold. Since I don't have gold paint handy to add to this pour, which is kind of disappointing, I don't. Uh-oh, it's dripping all over me. And there we go. Get this going. Okay, you see the back part? Okay, I think it's almost over the canvas. And I think what we're going to do is go ahead and set it down. And then I am going to go ahead because it's dark colors and I really did not want the dark colors that much. So we're going to add some yellow directly to it. Let's just see what happens. Out of all honesty, we will find out because you never know. Sometimes it'll be perfect, other times, not so great. But we will certainly find out. And no matter what this turns out to be, I will put it on and take a photograph for you so you can see it. So to whoever's there, hello, hi. Welcome, welcome. And let's just kind of see if we can give this a little more brightness to it. It may not work. We will certainly discover this. I do wish I had gold. I think the gold on the browns would have been amazing. So let's just see what we can get out of what we have here. Kind of make it like a fiery, I guess. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way you want. But you know what? It's just what it is. We don't have to take off all the brown. It's giving pretty colors. So we just go ahead and lay it down that way. We're going to add just more yellow, straight up yellow, right down through here, just to get some of that yellow in there. Oh, look at those cells. I'm stretching them out. They're so big. I'm pouring it down. Okay, so we're not going to get what I was hoping for. But this is pretty cool if you think about it. And once we're done with it, I think it would be really neat. I like this. I'm going to go ahead and bring this down more this way just to hide that cell because it was totally separating the canvas. So and then we're going to bring it back so we can bring the red back, more red than any color because we all know red's my daughter. So we want more for my heart. And look at the yellow coming through in the white. We could add more white if you wanted. But you know what? I think we're actually going to go ahead and leave it. Grandpa, Johnny paper towels, please. We'll go ahead and leave it like this. And watch these cells pop out. It's all in my hands, you guys. Let me get it off my hands. I should have worn gloves, but this is non-toxic and it's not latex. So I shouldn't have problems. I just have to wash my hands. So, okay, look at these cells popping out here. Awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead. Now, I do not have my torch out. I just haven't been in the mood to want to use it. So I haven't used it yet. We're just going to use a hairdryer, you guys. And I'm just going to bend you slightly. Maybe you can see more of the painting that way. And we're going to go ahead and use a hairdryer on low heat. Let's see what we get. May get nothing, may get something amazing. Look at the cells. I don't know if you can see them. Let me pull you this way. Can you see the cells here? Ah, no cells are popping out. Looks good, you guys. I love the cells, especially in the white. Let me go ahead and stop this. You guys, we're going to try something I have not done before. I really like how the cells are showing over in the blue, or excuse me, the yellow. We're just going to take this white. Normally I just, what it is, and we finish it there. But we're going to add some of this white right in here. And let's just see if we can give it something else, because there's so much of that brown showing, and I don't want browns. And we're going to end up with them anyways. But we can at least give it a shot, right? We're going to keep most of the cells we got, and just try to add a little design to some parts that I did not particularly like. Right through there, and now we're going to bring it back down. We're just going to come into the yellow a little, hopefully just a little, and bring it back, and we'll dump it off this way. Okay, I'm wrong. We're going to dump it this way. There we go. Okay, you guys. There we go. I like that a lot better than what it was. So now we're going to go ahead once again. We're going to take our hair dryer, and we're just going to see what we get. I don't know if you noticed, but as soon as we put the hair dryer on here, with the glue and the silicone that I use, look how fast these cells are popping out. Awesome, awesome. The more heat you put directly on it, it looks like the bigger the cells get, because you're moving that paint. So let's just bring this out here. Oops. Sorry, I just hit the camera. Nothing new there, right guys? I seem to do that a lot. My little tripod here died. I literally glued it to my table. Literally had to glue it to my table. Can't afford right now to get another one. And, you know, with this virus going around, money's tight for everybody, so I just rigged it so I can make it last until schools are actually open enough and back to normal life that I can get me what I need someday, right? Look at these cells. I don't know if you can see it. Whoops. You can see the white over here with these cells. I think that's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and add some heat to this side, because there's more white there than the cells. I want to get some cells in there, if possible. Look at that. Alright. I hit you guys. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Let's see if we can get that good. Maybe not. Okay, guys. Try to add a little heat over here, see if we can get a new cell. Oh, look what we're getting though. And I'm going to actually go ahead and do it, because I actually like this. A lot of people don't, but I do. There you go. Look at the waves. Now the reason why I'm doing this, can you see the paint cracking? Okay. Nice. I like it when the paint cracks. But what I try to do is make a crack on, to even it out, I want cracks to not just be in one spot. I want it to even out. And because you put the glue in this, your paint can and will crack, especially if you add too much heat. So you just keep it drying, and then it starts to separate and crack, which I think it gave it a pretty cool view here. You can see some of the little wrinkles from the paint, some cracking, and some cracking through here, and then through the red we got some separation, cracking, as well as some huge cells. So I know you can't see all of it, so let me just bring it forward if I can without totally ruining it. So you can see the back half, which is the yellow, which I just love that. Look at those cells. I just think that's awesome. I love the cells.
The queen will.
Now, you guys, what I would do is I would take a picture. See this in? I just saw that. Isn't it cool? How big they are. So what I'm going to do is I will take a picture and I will go ahead and upload it, and I will put the thumbnail with it, how it finally looks after it's totally dry. But I am also going to say that in my opinion, this is a total fail, because my colors will not peel colors. They mixed in, they turned browns, and that's not my choice of colors. Browns are very beautiful colors. It just wasn't what I wanted for this. So I will call this a fail, but it was a success as far as getting some major cells coming through here, especially in the yellow. Those are awesome cells. Anyways, you guys, once again, I am Shauna. This is Ring of Light Crafts. I don't know who joined us today. I can't see it, but welcome, welcome. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoy pour painting as much as I do, whether they're success or fails. You can always redo them. So that I find pretty cool. And as always, you guys, like, share, hit the subscribe button and the bell. And don't forget, always, always, always be blessed.